Hello and welcome to EDU TV. I am Shiza Akhtar, an intern at EDU TV, and I'm surely loving it. I'm also a 12th grader student at Kaka Public School, Alaknanda. I'm thankful to Dr. Anjum Mehrotra, Director and Principal of Kaka Public School, for giving me this opportunity. EduTV is proud to bring you insights from some of the finest education leaders across the globe. With a viewership spanning 28 countries and over a million eyes watching, today I am honored to be in conversation with Mr. Arindam Roy, Principal of GD Goenka, Jammu, an institution renowned for its commitment to its academic excellence and all-around students' development. Sir, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Sir, transitioning from schools to university is a major milestone in every student's life. What role do you believe schools should play in preparing students for the important phase?
Shiza, I think it's a very good question and very pertinent in today's day and time. For the simple reason that we as schools, we have a big responsibility because finally at the end of the day, we are the ones who do the formative preparation of the students. So the school's responsibility becomes that whether it is knowledge based or whether it is skill based, we need to see to it that our children are ready, our students are ready for that, so that they can actually go to the next stepping stone, the undergraduate program that they do after 12th standard. So I feel that it's very important when we are looking at the curriculum. Of course, our national curriculum is very holistically designed, especially NEP 2020 and NCF coming into fray. It's very holistically designed, which takes care of the skills aspect also, as well as the knowledge aspect. But I feel that as schools we should look at helping the students to identify their strengths. Right from their class, like from 6th standard, 7th standard, if they start looking at the strength, that what is it that I want to become. Now, suppose for whatever I want to become, these are the skills that I require. This is the knowledge that I require. Do I have them with me? For that, what do I need to do it? So if I am a 7th standard student, that means I have another 5 years to go with me. So can I make a roadmap for myself? Like, what am I going to do? Like, no, suppose if I am interested towards a line that moves towards science, like, do I have that bent of mind towards science or towards mathematics? If I do not, then what should I do? Or if I do have, but maybe my performance is not so good, so in that case I need to reflect and see where things can work for me. So I have a feeling that it's very important that the students reflect on what they are learning in terms of their knowledge as well as their skills. Over to you, Shiza.
That's a very thoughtful perspective, sir. It's truly reassuring to know how schools can shape the foundation of a smooth transition for students. Sir, how do you think schools can help students become not only academically ready, but also emotionally and mentally prepared to take on the challenge of university life?
Yeah, we as schools, I always believe that we are preparing students for life. It is not only for examination, but preparing students for life. If we are able to prepare students for life, then automatically they will be able to take up challenges like whatever they have to face in future. Now look at this, Shiza, that today if a child is in 8th grade or in 9th grade or in 10th grade, by the time he comes to the or gets into a career ready form, he himself doesn't know that today that what are the career options that he might be having. We are in the fast moving world, and tomorrow what are the career options that they have, then what is the preparation that we need to do? That's where these life skills plays an important role: the critical thinking, the creative thinking, the problem solving skills. you know right from the primary level, if we can start preparing students for them, as we do it in our school also. So we have these classes called the thinking class, where we try to develop that. So we bring in basic issues of life, basic problems of life, and how do we solve them. Like, how do we get into the depth of the problem and come out of the solution, and which solution can be really good and impactful. I think such exercises should be there in schools for the students to prepare themselves. Once they are able to prepare for life, and these life skills are in place, then I'm sure whatever challenges the career throws at them, whatever the career might be, but these things will always be, these components, these life components will always be there with them. So if they're prepared, then they know how to deal with such problems, deal with some issues. Then I think if their career also throws some issues there with them, or a challenge on them, I'm sure they will be able to, they will be well equipped to handle such situations. Yes. Another important thing that, Shisha, that you said, that the mental and emotional aspect, yes, that aspect is very, very important for us. So physical growth, mental growth, and the emotional growth, which we always call these three pillars of a child's, in a child's learning journey. So it is not only the academics that the child is learning, but how mentally, what is his mental toughness? Can he handle situation? Because life doesn't come in a straight line. Life always comes this way, right? Ups and downs. So there will be ups, there will be downs also. How do I handle them? When I accept failure, how do I what do I do with the failure? When I come across failure, how do I accept the failure? If I accept failure, then what is it that I need to do? So all these trainings, I think the school should take care as far as the students are concerned. Over to you, Caesar.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. The Thinking Class initiative, it's heartening to hear how students' well-being is prioritized alongside academic excellence, something that today's learner deeply need. Sir, in your experience, what are some common fears or misconceptions students have about university, and how can school help in addressing them early on?
Okay. The biggest misconception that they have is there'll be a free word when they go to the university. Like they can do anything that they want. Like I'll just tell you, like we are in Jammu, right? And when I talk to my class, grade 11th and 12th students, many of them, maximum of them move out of Jammu. They go to Delhi to study or they go abroad. So they do not understand or they do not fathom the challenges that they will be facing when they are out of their comfort zone, when they are at home or in school and home. What happens, there is a protected layer, there's a comfort zone there. If they make a mistake, they will be there for people to help them out. But when you suppose a child from Jammu goes to Delhi to study in Delhi University College, and he or she has to manage himself or herself alone. Now how shall she do it? So life will throw every challenges at her. She can't keep on crying and coming back home. This is not possible, right? So that aspect is very important. That's the biggest. They feel that they have that freedom to do anything that they want. They can go pub hopping. That's what in today's day and time, the movies and the serials and all that stuff they show. So young minds, they start thinking about the fact that all the fun that I can do, but they forget about the challenges that they need to face when they stay alone at home, away from home. So I think that is one misnorm. Is, yes, sometimes I have a feeling that if a student, like suppose if I am a student, I should be able to reflect on my strengths. I should be able to see what are my skills that I have developed, whether I have honed my skills or not, and then I should be able to select the subjects that I want for my future. So I should be very, very clear about what I want for the next 5 years down the line. If I'm a 12 grade student, there is always a confusion or a challenge of whether course is important or college is important, right? So I don't want to name colleges, but suppose I have a college, college A, and that college A is very good. So since it's very good and it's got a good name, I join that college. But the course that I am taking, that college might not be as good as college B. So I should be very, very careful about what is the importance that I'm giving to. Am I giving importance to the course or am I giving importance to the college? That is very, very, that's very important aspect that we, so these are the misnorms that the students have. Another aspect that I always feel, students should be able to identify, other than the skills that they're able to identify, or other than the knowledge that they have about the subject that they are looking at, and other than the ability for them to manage themselves all alone, because they need to think about is the social and the emotional aspect. We talk about the EQ, right? We talk about, so we're looking at the IQ as well as the EQ. I have a feeling if the EQ is good, the IQ will also be fine. So So that's another aspect the students should work on right from the lower classes. If I say that from 12th standard I'm start working on them, it doesn't happen because everything is interlinked to itself. Believe me, Shiza, I have seen students who have worked very, very hard, cracked JEE, and got into IIT, but they failed miserably. They couldn't manage themselves. If that is the case, then nothing can be sadder than that, right? So that aspect is very, very important. Over to you, Shiza.
Very well said, sir. Clearing those misconceptions early on can truly help students step into this new phase with much more clarity and confidence. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your valuable insights. Your words will undoubtedly inspire and guide students and educators alike in navigating this crucial transition to university life. This conversation has added immense value to ongoing dialogue on student preparedness. Thank you so much again, sir.
Thank you so much, Shiza. God bless you. Thank you.